Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to give you an overview of this new project right here, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the pieces and some of the options you have and show you how it goes together. So here I've got all the pieces laid out, and I'm just going to go over them one at a time and show you some of the options. So here's the base. And as you can see, it's just got the slots for the two penguins, the slot for the pole, and then the slot for the two trees in the back. If you'd like to, you can move those slots around if you'd like to arrange it differently, but this is the way that I have it in the example. And then this space right here is open so that you can put your family name or any kind of graphic that you want or text. It's up to you, however you'd like to set that up. So I'll set that off to the side here, and we'll just go with the parts that are right in front of me. So here's the pole. And you're going to engrave the words. And what I did, let me see if I can talk my way through this and tell you how I painted this particular one here. The first thing that I did was I cut it out, and then I removed the masking on the left and right part of the sign, and I used a green paint pen, and I just painted right over top of it, and the paint doesn't tend to go into the engraving at all, as you can see over here. It just stays right on top, so it was really easy to paint those while these were still masked. Then once that dried, then I peeled off every other one, and then I was able to use my red paint pen and do the stripes there, and then finally I was able to do the top piece. Now on that one, you'll see that I've got a separate piece here, so you can just paint this one separately and then glue it right on like that. So if you do it in that way, it's pretty easy to keep the paint from hitting each other in ways you don't want. And of course that one goes right in the slot right there. I'll leave this here for just a moment because we'll talk about the mistletoe. Now there's a couple different options here just to, if you want to make a few less layers for the mistletoe. So if you see on the side, it's pretty thick right here. But from the front it looks great either way. But I want to show you a couple of the options that I included. So first of all, the mistletoe, you just simply paint them whatever color you want, and you can just glue them together right like this. Or if you want to it like that, it doesn't really make a difference. Glue those together. And then the bow that goes on the front, here's a couple different options. Here's a 3-layer option that has a small knot there that glues right there. And then a bow that goes in the back. And this was hand drawn, so it's not symmetrical. You can just kind of pick however you would like that to look, just like that. And you can paint those all the same color and glue them together. Or you can use one that has one less layer here, and it's just got a hole there to simulate the knot, so you can do it like this as well. Whichever you prefer, just pick the one in the design that you want. You don't have to cut the other one. So that's that option there. And then whichever one you choose, you just glue it on right like that. Again, as you see in the example there. So that's the pole there. Put that off to the side with the mistletoe. We'll talk about the trees, and I'll get to the penguins last. Trees are really straightforward. Paint them whatever color you want. And then I like to take the star and paint it white or gold or yellow or something bright like that and glue it right on like that. And then they can go in the slots right there, or you can swap them, whichever you prefer on that one. Trees are really straightforward. Then the penguins. These are a lot of fun. Now there are a couple different layers, as you can probably imagine. Here's the back layer, the front layer, and then you take their face and you put it right inside like that. And then since this is the boy one, you have two options on the bow tie as well, similar to the others. Let me put this down. You've got a bow tie with a knot there. I've got big fingers, so this is a little clumsy for me, but you can do it just like that. Paint it whatever color you want. And then it goes right on top of the bow tie shape there to make it real easy. So it goes right there. Glue that right on. Or you can do the one with the bow tie with the knot cut in the middle there, so it's one less thing to paint and stick on. Talk about the colors real quick. This back one, I would paint this white. Then you should paint the face inset white. This piece will be black. And then right in here, you can paint black so that when you put this on, the mouth and eyes show as black through there. So you can just basically paint the whole head black if you want. And then, this part will be white. It'll go like that, and you put the bow tie on. Same thing with the girl. Here, this would be white, black here, and then you would put on the piece just like this, put the face in like that after you paint it white, and then choose what kind of bow you want, like this, the 2D, or just the single layer like that. Once they're all dried, then I'll just use the bottom pieces here for a moment. Then you can just put them in whichever slot that you prefer. Doesn't really matter where they go, whichever one you want to go on the left and the right. Pole goes there, and then the 2 trees in the back. And then it comes out looking a lot like this. I think you guys are going to love this. I just think this is so cute. And you can put whatever you want to there. And if your fit is real nice and snug, I didn't even use any glue on this one. So if I wanted to, I could just recut a new base next year and have it say 2020, 2021, whatever I want to say, and just pop these pieces back in and it'd be fresh and new. So let me know if you guys have any questions. And of course, I'd love to see what you make. But until then, as always, I'll see you in the next one.